Hey everyone, this is a short video to talk about how a broken nose can affect your life and the problems that you will face when you have a broken nose. My nose has been broken for 10 years, so I believe I am a person of authority on the matter, as 10 years is obviously a very long time. Now, I have pinpointed three areas where I believe a broken nose has the most impact on your life. Now, the first one is quite literally your life. I have breathing difficulties as a result of my nose being broken. I have a deviated septum, and my septum deviates into my right nostril, um, and as a result, my right nostril is sort of blocked. Now, I cannot breathe very effectively out of that nostril, so I have shortage of breath. You know, when I'm running, when I'm working out, when I'm talking, I have to pause and breathe in a lot more than the average person, as you may discover through this video. You know, nasal drops can sort of cure this if it is not too serious, and in other extreme cases, you know, you will need surgery like I do. Um, and breathing difficulties is quite a common problem that people will face when they have a broken nose, especially when your nose or your septum is deviated. Now, the second area that I have highlighted is your perception of yourself. Now, as anybody with a broken nose will tell you, you know, you're not used to really seeing how you look with a broken nose. It is a disfigurement that not many of us have to experience. You don't expect it will happen to you, and as a result, you may struggle to recognize the person in the mirror or identify yourself within photos. Now, when I looked in the mirror, bearing in mind I never used to like looking at myself as a result of my broken nose, I saw my nose aligned to one side in the mirror. Now, in photos, it was aligned to the other side, and as I never used to like looking at myself, I really struggled to identify myself in the mirror and the photos. It took me many years to come to terms with the fact that the person in the mirror was in fact me, and then I had to take more years to come to terms with the fact that the person in the photos was also me. You know, I grew used to or accustomed to seeing the person in the mirror, you know, nose aligned to this side, as me. So when I saw myself in photos and I looked like a mirror image, you know, I didn't understand. Always quite obvious. It's a mirror. It reflects you, and I didn't actually really understand that the person in the photos was me. So it took me many years to actually accept both sides of how I appeared. Um, and now I've come to terms with it, you know, and it is just again it is a problem that many people face, you know, through the mirror and through photos. You know, even just seeing the slightest sort of ridges or angles where your nose is bent, you know, here and again like there, they can be problems. Now, the third area is the largest and most extreme sort of effect, sorry, of a broken nose, and that is confidence. Now, as anybody with a broken nose will tell you, you know, confidence is a very large factor. It's a very large factor of a broken nose. Now, it is quite hard to accept, you know, your broken nose. It's quite hard to accept how you look. You know, this ties into your perception of yourself, um, and it can be very hard indeed. Now, with a confidence, you know, you may get bullied, you may get teased, you may get called names, like I was in school, you know, and again, it will all sort of affect you. You know, you may not see yourself as being as attractive with a broken nose. You know, I never thought that people would look twice at me because I had a broken nose, and I was soon sort of found wrong in that aspect. Um, and obviously, the confidence mentally, you know, with yourself, you know, it can do wonders for your confidence. It can very marginally or very extremely bring it down. You know, you may hate how you look, you may hate yourself in mirrors, you may hate people taking photos of you, you may hate seeing any glimpse of yourself because it is a reminder that your nose is broken. You know, it's very hard to come to terms with, you know, especially if you're quite young. Um, and confidence obviously comes with accepting yourself, you know, broken nose and all. And you will find that once you accept how you look with a broken nose, you know, you will be content with yourself. And once your nose is fixed, as mine shortly will be, then you can fully accept how you look. You know, as you made peace with yourself when your nose or when any disfigurement wasn't corrected. That's it for the video, guys. If you liked what I was saying, please leave a like. But most of all, I hope you take something away from this video, as everything can be fine. It would all be fine. But again, a broken nose can affect your life in some aspects. And these are just a few on my selection that I found to be the most worthy. So thank you.